a while. A couple of you guys reached out to me and concerned how I was doing. I'm doing just fine. Maybe I should have done something like this earlier. I don't know. It's this whole Corona thing. I don't want to be negative. I don't want to just keep filming Corona stuff, man. It's kind of boring. It's overdone. Everybody knows what's going on. We're all wearing face masks. It is what it is, and you know, there's a bunch of other stuff going on in the world that I just don't want to talk about. You know, God forbid I say the wrong thing. But got something exciting for you guys today. Well, kind of not really today, kind of tomorrow. But you'll see me probably in the same shirt, and if you guys ever see my shorts, in my same shorts tomorrow, because I'm doing a little road trip, headed to Maine, 5 hours and 45 minutes. Had to work today, and went home, had dinner with Jenna, and yeah, going on a road trip to pick up an arcade game, something I haven't done in quite a while. So that's gonna be fun. Got some really awesome rare game, but it's 5 hours and 45 minutes away from my house. Since I got out and work so late, I won't get there until 2 in the morning. And then I'm gonna pick it up somewhere around 9 in the morning and have to head home to pick up my daughter later in the day. So it's kind of a rush job. And as much as I would like to stop and do an adventure on the way, I don't think that's gonna be realistic. But yeah, we're gonna take the video, I guess, from there. I'm sleeping in my truck tonight. So maybe I'll vlog a little bit tonight while I'm in the truck, in the Longhorn Inn. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Just made my first stop here in Massachusetts to use the restroom, and I'm walking in. There's a big sign on the door. Basically, it says that unless you're like a healthcare worker or something to do with transportation, to plan on quarantine for 14 days. All I did was use the bathroom, man. Oh, this crap is crazy, man. It's like you can't even travel or go anywhere without having to worry about something. The guy next to me in the bathroom, I got to the sink about the same time. He was like taking a bath. He was like with all the water all over his face. I don't know what's wrong with people. But check this out. This is super cool. You guys know I love Tesla. Look at all the Teslas right there. Nice. All brand new Teslas. Yeah, I expect to be using the bathroom a lot. I've been working out a little bit, doing some running and some cycling and drinking water. Lots and lots of water, so that probably will not be my first break. Got a gallon of water there. Trying to substitute the soda. Being a little bit better, a little bit more healthier, a little bit more health conscious as I roll closer to 40. My birthday's coming up in, geez, just a couple days. June 30th is my birthday. I'm gonna be the big 40. That's kind of insane, man. And gotta start eating a little bit better and doing some exercises and drinking a whole lot of water. We're gonna start it right now. Well, I got a little further here into Massachusetts. I thought it was crazy. I walked inside. No one's got masks on. Like employees at Dunkin' Donuts, employees at the gas station, the customers that were inside. I was like, holy crap! I look like probably an oddball walking in with one of these on. Nobody had them on. Wow. Crazy. Set my alarm this morning for 8 a.m. to wake up. It's 7:15 now. Slept at one of these rest areas here in New Hampshire in the back of the truck. Wasn't bad, actually. If you guys didn't know, the GERM is actually quite short, and brought sleeping bags and pillows and was able to sprawl out along the back of the bench seat. So it worked out pretty good. I was pretty comfortable too, and I slept pretty well. So yeah, we're gonna continue our journey to get this awesome arcade game. I'm super excited. Guy's not gonna be there at 9, so I'm gonna end up there a little early, but it's all right. Gotta love New Hampshire. Look at this giant dog with antlers. This thing's huge. This thing's as big as a moose. Seriously, is that how big a moose is? That thing is bigger than my truck. That thing is huge. You know, one of the things I love about doing road trips is to see the unexpected. Now, you guys might have a drive-in near you. I have one near me. They are playing 80s movies, and look at this. I never thought I would see this again. Back to the Future is playing at this drive-in theater. This looks like a pretty old one, probably built in the 50s. Let's go see if we can take a look. Marty, we gotta go back to the future. Just don't go back to 2020. What a crazy year. Wasn't Back to the Future 3 the one where they went to the drive-in theater and the car went back to the Wild West from the drive-in? Oh, this is cool. Oh wow, this one has all the posts in it, which is pretty cool. Mine doesn't have the post in it like this one does. I wonder if these still all work. And there's the prices. Admission, $7 for an adult, $5 for a kid, 12 and under. Of course, bring your own snacks. There's the ginormous screen right there. Wow, I would love to see Back to the Future on the big screen again. It's funny, I do remember seeing Back to the Future in the movies. I was living in Florida at the time. I think it was Back to the Future 2 I saw. And then when we moved here to New York in 1987, I actually saw Back to the Future 3 at the drive-in theater in my hometown in Hyde Park, which is awesome because it's still there. But man, I would love to go to this drive-in theater and see Back to the Future. How cool is that? Who would have thought that would ever happen again? Okay, as you guys can tell, I skipped the portion of the video where I show you inside the gentleman's shop and the game. So we're gonna have to wait till I get home and unload this bad boy, but you can see it there in the background. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys what this is. It's a Nintendo Super System, which is so incredibly sick. Wait till you guys see this thing. It has controllers that look like Super NES pads. It's freaking awesome, and I have never seen one of these in person. I wasn't sure it was a real thing until I actually saw one, and the condition of this thing is insane, and that's why I had to drive all the way to Maine to go get this, because I don't think there was another one like it. I seen other ones that are the same machine, but the condition of this thing is so good. It's got that 90s art on the side. It's so freaking cool. You guys are gonna love this. So we'll see you guys when we get home, and you guys can check this out. We're back in the 90s again. I gotta say, I can't stop looking in my rearview mirror at this. I'm so excited to get home. Oh, look at that. I wanna play. Anyone else wanna come over and play? In Massachusetts now, heading home. Let's see what time it is. 4 hours to go. Oh my god, it sucks. You guys should see all the bugs on my windshield and my front bumper. Last night I hit a, what do you call those glowing bug things? Fireflies. I hit a firefly, hit my windshield, and for like a good minute there was like a streak of like glowing goo. It was actually kind of cool. Just stopped for a little lunch, do a little scrap check. Feels good. This guy was nice enough to wrap this thing for me, because it looked like we had a chance of rain. Almost there, 2 hours to go. Had to stop to get some lunch. Wait till you guys see what I got. Good, I can't wait to eat. Not gonna be able to show you guys this, but lobster roll at the rest stop. I had one of these the last time I came to Maine at one of the rest stops, a place called D'Angelo's. And they said this is real lobster, and I can tell you it's freaking awesome. I had one last time, a little pricey, 22 bucks, but lobster is expensive. Actually, lobster is actually cheap right now for lobster tail, but lobster in general is expensive. I saw a deal they had 2 lobster rolls for like $40.99. I was like, oh my god. I was like, I think that's the most expensive thing I've ever seen at a rest area. Show you guys real quick. Oh, they wrapped this thing up good. Let me tell you, these are amazing. Look at that. Down to my last hour of this 12-hour road trip of getting this awesome arcade game. And man, I had a little scare back there a little bit ago. When I had left yesterday, I looked at the weather forecast, and it said around 3 o'clock, 30 to 40% chance of rain showers closer to my home. And I was really hoping that that wouldn't happen. Although we wrapped this thing in saran wrap, it doesn't make it waterproof. Scary, man. I came into a rainstorm, and it lasted like 30 to 45 seconds, thank God. So I think everything's all right. The road was already drying. It's dry in front of me. I had actually called one of my friends a few minutes before, and asked him what the weather was like back home, and he said that it rained for 45 seconds and downpoured, and that was it. It didn't come quite to a downpour here on the way home, but it was pretty close. So pretty scary, but only lasted just a few seconds, and thank God I think I've passed all that weather, or at least let's hope so, and we'll continue on our journey. This is what the skies are looking like now. Everything looks good. I do see a little bit of gray in those clouds up ahead. Looks blue on the camera, but there is some gray in there. Hopefully we can get past that. Of course, as soon as I stopped recording, oh, this guy's in trouble. Yeah, we're on the Taconic State Parkway in New York State, and this is not allowed. Whoops. Yeah, if you're ever in New York State and you're on the Taconic State Parkway, trailers are not allowed. So that includes RVs, tractor trailers, anything with a commercial plate, believe it or not. So if you have like a Ram 2500 or 3500, even those aren't allowed if you have commercial plates on it. A box truck, those aren't allowed. It's kind of nuts, but this road is very windy. The overpasses are very old, very low, and not the safest road to be driving something like that on, and that's why they don't allow it. Oh man, dang. This is not good. This is what happened before. Hopefully it clears up real quick. Decide to get off that road, the Taconic State Parkway. Look at the skies ahead. Look at this. And this is crazy. I don't know if you guys can make that out, but that is pretty gray behind me. Trying to beat it out. Getting super close. It's getting cloudy again. Come on! Like 2 miles away. Stop! No more rain! Someone sing that Rain, Rain, Go Away song. Alright, now for the fun part. Well, this is pretty awesome. You guys can see, you probably can hear it. It is rain. I had to open up a brand new tarp just to put it on for right here. So it's got that cellophane wrap on it, but now I got a tarp on it as well. I don't know if I should risk it and take it out. It's pretty close to the garage, but I gotta do this by myself, which is not a fun experience. I've done this before with one of the other arcade games. Oh, man. We're gonna go ahead and give it an attempt, man. I got no choice. My bikes are outside, everything's getting wet. That sounds good. All right, she made it into the garage. mission accomplished. He's in. Now, how am I gonna fit my mountain bike in here? That's gonna be the fun part. Anybody want to buy an arcade game? I got some that don't work. Alright, we're gonna tune in later. I'll show you guys how this thing plays. We'll let it dry out for a little bit. I think it should be pretty safe. I had the tarp on it. Had the saran wrap over it. Feels pretty good. It's pretty hot from the sun. So we'll let this cool down in the garage and we'll come out later and we'll play. Finally made it back home. Totally done. Had dinner, dropped off my daughter, and yeah, we got the game here. I'm going to plug it in. We're going to cut it open, see how it looks so you guys can see it for the first time. Man, ever since I passed that drive-in theater with the Back to the Future playing, I got that whole theme song in my head. You know, the... Now you guys are all going to have it stuck in your heads too, so that's good. Alright, let's cut this open. Hopefully it didn't get wet because you guys saw when I got home, and oh my god, I made it all the way home and then it started raining. It started downpouring. That was not good. This thing is super rare, man, and the condition this thing is in is fantastic. I do not want to ruin this thing. The guy said, believe it or not, he fixed arcade games, and he told me that he said it actually can get wet. I don't think that's a good idea. I wouldn't advise that, but it would probably be alright, but just let it dry out for a few weeks if it gets wet. A little bit of water got underneath this, but I would say overall the thing's pretty dry. He shrink wrapped it for me pretty good. The board, nothing got wet. There's a little bit of water down the bottom, but I think it might have been on the plastic wrap. But this thing is so cool. A little bit got up here, it looks like, so I can wipe that down. I got a towel around here somewhere. Let me get all the cellophane wrap off, and I'll come back. Okay, you guys ready? So it's funny. This is why you got to pay attention. You know, I have a lot of arcade games, and usually the on switch is above the game. Couldn't find it, and he showed me where the switch was, and I swear to God, I didn't really pay attention. I was like, yeah, whatever. I know where the switch is. And I looked for like 10 minutes, could not find the switch to this game. I got to show you guys a little bit, but here we go. I pushed the power on here, and there we go. True test. Did it survive that drive? This is going to be the exciting part. Wait till you guys see this thing. Let's fire it up. Oh wow, look at that. Let's show you guys. And I don't have the keys. I have the keys in the truck, so probably should have grabbed the keys, huh? Oh, you gotta love that sound. Look at that. How cool is this? Look at these retro Nintendo graphics. What is this guy doing with this Super Nintendo controller on his eyes? You can't see through it. Look at this. Awesome. I know a lot of people are jealous of this now, and you should be. This is an awesome game. So we got 3 games to choose from. Super Mario World, F-Zero, which I was never really a big fan of, and Super Tennis, which I really don't care for at all. But yeah, three games here, and the cool thing is you could switch these out. And somebody actually makes an adapter, which I need to get a hold of, that actually you can put any Super Nintendo game in this, which is cool. Now, this is the really cool part. Check out the controllers. They look just like Super Nintendo controllers, which is super cool. Look at that. You got 2 of them, so you can play 2 players. And one of the things I was curious about, what you do is, you can't really tell, it's solid, so you actually can reach your hand underneath it. It's got the side buttons, the left and the right button. Of course, the D-pad, select and start, and then all the buttons there. Pretty cool. And then you select your game here. Actually, I'm sorry, I think you select your game here, which I don't have any money in there, so it's telling me to deposit coins. Let's hit F-Zero there. I think these should be lighting up, shouldn't they? Let's see if F-Zero just starts. And of course you guys see, wow, look at that. That picture is fantastic. Does this not bring you back to the 1990s? just randomly turned off, and I'm like, uh-oh, something's wrong. I stepped on the extension cord and unplugged it. But love the graphics. Look how good of condition this is. The cabinet is in equally good condition. There's a couple pieces where the the wood all the way at the bottom is separated. It's like a like a thin vinyl. I don't know what it is. It's like a thin covering. It's separated all the way at the bottom, but not on the cabinet. It's like all the way down to the wood. So a little bit of glue, wood glue, be perfect. But this thing is, the condition of it looks like it rolled off the factory floor. I gotta go, guys. I gotta play. And this is my birthday present to myself. June 30th, my birthday. My 40th birthday, I'm gonna be 40. It's crazy. And I never seen this game when it was brand new, but I definitely played Super Mario World when it was on the Super NES. And I gotta go. If you guys want to mail the Germ a birthday card, my P.O. box is in the description below. I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. This was an exciting pickup for me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, by the way, I don't think I ever did a video on this, but I got Miss Pac-Man, and I also got the original Mario Brothers over here, too. We'll do a video on that another day. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.